Auburn heading to number 9, Ole Miss. Ole Miss undefeated thus far, opened up as a 2-touchdown favorite here. The total is 54 and a hook. Brady, what's going down in the SIP?
Well, I'm going to take Ole Miss in this case, and in part because I kind of look at where Auburn's at, and I just don't know how much more we're going to really see out of this group, especially considering, Coach Harsin probably is the next coach on that hot seat right now that's looking to get canned, and you just don't know how that's going to impact the locker room and the players. Ole Miss, which has basically dominated throughout this season on the ground, opened some things up, with Jackson Dart last week. Just talked about that. His 3 touchdowns and 440 yards through the air were the most he's had all season. So I do think they've now kind of found the ability to do that. Bottom line is, though, I think you lay the points here. I'm not a big fan of the hook at 14.5, but to me, that's a comfortable enough number. I think, Ole Miss realizes the position that they're in right now. Lane Kiffin understands that style points matter, so he will try to pour it on if he has the opportunity to, given their ranking at this point, any chance to possibly play in the college football playoff.
Yeah, I believe Lane Kiffin, didn't he score a touchdown late against Vanderbilt to ensure the cover? Some of these coaches do pay attention. They want to keep their boosters happy, as he did last week, but I'm going to take Auburn here. I think you get one last gasp because I keep trying to figure out this team too, and I have no idea what they feel about Brian Harsin. Last week, they still were trying late. Georgia's blowing out people across the board. They still did score that touchdown late in the fourth quarter, which did put some points up on the board for them. Robbie Ashford, clearly a different system than what they want to run. Not sure what's going on with TJ Finley if we see him again. But you mentioned the fact that Ole Miss has been running the football. I think Auburn's front seven will have some success against them, and it's also why I'm leaning towards the under because I think Ole Miss, if they get caught slipping here overlooking Auburn, it is still an SEC West opponent who is fighting. And let's assume they do like Brian Harsin. Maybe they are still fighting and showing some good effort because if they're not, and we're going to be on that Sunday Brian Harsin firing watch, just like we've been almost every weekend for the last 3 weeks.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.